Welcome in, Boopers Snoopers. We are back with another video today, and something of not really the norm. I know, it's a little bit of a different video, that's okay. We're getting into Dwight's perks, and not only are we just getting into Dwight's perks, we'll be going into a smooth detail of Ass of Dwight, the most fine and obtained, but... Okay, can I just have my moment for like 5 minutes without you interrupting me? I appreciate it, thank you. Anyways, we are back with another video, guys, and we're going to be reviewing everything of Dwight, from his playstyle, then we're going to be reviewing his perks, and then we're going to be reviewing his ass. Anyways, I'm not gay, I'm just joking. But at the same time, you know, he's got that smooth. You know what, before we go on in this, let's just jump in the intro. So first things first, guys, let's jump into Dwight's perks. So as you all know, he has 3 perks, which include of Leadership, Bond, and Prove Thyself. Some of the most popular perks in the entire game. Okay, guys, so first thing we're going to go over today is Leadership. Leadership is basically, in their own words, this is, quote, what it is. Increase the other survivors' healing, sabotaging, unhooking, cleansing, exit gate opening, chest unlocking speeds by 25% when they are within an 8-meter range from you. So basically, all survivors that are within an 8-meter range from you have a 25% speed in all these things, pretty much everything but doing generators, objective-wise that is. And not only that, the effect persists on other survivors for 15 seconds after you leave. Back to number 2. Are you guys ready for this? Bond. Bond is one of the greatest perks for new people, I think. Well, it's not like the greatest, but on this specific character, right? It's one of the best perks to bring with all these sets of, you know, Leadership, Bond, Prove Thyself. You know, it's a big thing, I think, if you're new to the game. Bond is one of those things where you basically can see the auras of all the other survivors that are within a 36-meter range from you, highlighted in yellow, as you can see here. This perk is, you know, pretty decent. We'll go into more detail about each and every one of them, and my thoughts and opinions maybe a little bit later on, but we're not here for that. We're here for the ass. Number 3 is Prove Thyself, okay, guys? So, Prove Thyself, as is in its own words, says, for each survivor within other than you, gain a stackable 15 repair speed buff. Award for all repairing survivors within a 4-meter range up to maximum of 45%. Gain 100% more blood points for cooperative actions. Prove Thyself does not stack with other instances of itself. So, for every survivor that is within a 4-meter range from you, they get a 15% repair speed. So it only works on other survivors. If you and another person are working on a gen, right, the same generator, that gives that person a 15% speed boost. If there are 2 people working on a generator, then they both get a 15% speed increase, which basically is overall 30% faster gen being done, and, you know, same on with 4s and so on. Anyways, not only that, you guys get 100% extra blood points. It's really great, especially when you're new and you're trying to, you know, get up that blood web. So if you're wanting to grind on some BP, this is a good perk for it. We are going to now be reviewing over the overall build of this character and how his perks run in the game. Are they worth bringing? Are they not? So overall, Dwight has got some of the most commonly used perks in the entire game. Everyone uses Prove Thyself, Leadership, sometimes Bond. Not everyone, but you see him almost every game. So I would say this. Leadership is a really good perk when if you're not a selfish person, I guess, hear me out when I say selfish, is because everyone else has to do these objectives, meaning less BP for you, you won't get that XP, and you just have to be okay with that. So unless you're wanting to open up the exit gate, don't bring it. Because if you're going to be sitting there opening up that exit gate, hogging it to get that BP and experience, don't bring it. It's a waste of time. But if you're that person that loves to take a protection hit at the exit gate while somebody else is opening it, take it. It will make that exit gate open up so much faster and literally can be a lifesaver and change from life and death. Or if you see a hex, point at the hex to somebody that's right nearby and they'll cleanse it a lot faster than you ever could. And you could be running off doing another generator or something else while they stay behind with that 15 per second, past, they just, you're not there. Prove Thyself, I think, is like another really good one. I use Prove Thyself quite a bit. Reason being, I usually stream on Twitch, so I play with other viewers, and, I kind of know where they are just off nature. And it's really good because Prove Thyself is only useful when you are working on a gen with somebody else. Which, typically speaking, sometimes you don't really want to be working on a gen with somebody else. Sometimes you need to spread out to put pressure over the entire map. So, if, everybody's working on one gen, the killer comes by, he catches you all, and that gen's done for, and you're probably going to get a couple hits. So, yeah, it's not really the best thing, but if you're with one other person, maybe it's endgame, 2 people are dead, it's just you and another survivor, this can literally be a lifesaver. It can just flip the game, but at the same time, there are consequences, so you kind of got to pick and choose. So, sometimes you'll have, won't even be working with anybody the entire game, and that's kind of, a wasted perk slot. But then you got the BP. You got the BP, man. Get the blood points. You need that. For me, I like the BP. I love blood points. Give me the blood points. Even though I've maxed out, tier 3, got every single perk on Dwight, I still love the BP. I get flashlights and toolboxes and, sometimes level up my killers or whatever else is out there. Bond. Okay, now, Bond is a good perk. Sometimes. I don't really use Bond. I did originally when I was starting out to try to figure out where people were when I was running Prove Thyself and, was wanting to heal people. When I wanted to see where people were, not only does this work to find people working on generators or when you're just running by, it's also very nice when you hear the killer coming by. Like, let's say this, you hear the music coming as you're working on a gen, and that killer heart rate's getting louder and louder, and you're wondering, is he coming for me? Is he coming for me? Or is he chasing somebody? Well, you see that little yellow Claudette run on the opposite end of the wall, and you can see where she's running, right? And now you're like, oh, so Claudette is being chased. He's not coming for me, he's coming for Claudette. And you can kind of watch Claudette, run around. You can see if the chase has ended and he might be coming for you, or if he's still chasing Claudette. So it can save you some time in that aspect. Typically speaking, I don't use it anymore because I kind of predict and I kind of know where people are at. You eventually want to learn how to figure out where people are on the map. But it's just one of those learning processes. So overall, I really like all Dwight's perks. I think they're pretty good. I just don't use Bond all that much. So now we have going into what you have all been wanting and have desire for. Yes, I know you guys. You guys are just stoked to be able to get through Dwight's curvy, smooth ass. Dwight right here has got an amazing outfit. I just love Dwight's outfits and cosmetics, in my opinion. I think they're gorgeous. I mean, have you not seen his ass? Like, look at that ass. Look at it. I mean, I don't know. I feel like the devs kind of flattened it as time went on. I feel like it was a lot more round. Either way, they did nerf an ass a while ago. That's on their Twitter. You can check that out later on your own time. But they tweeted out about having to nerf an ass or something. Dwight right here, he's got a fun-looking ass. Besides that, he's also got fine-looking shoes. Look at them sneakers, boy. Baby looking fine. Dang! Dwight, for me, is one of those people... Is there a problem that I've got a crush on his ass? Or if I were to... Go edit that video. It's coming out in 15 minutes. What are you doing? Shoo. Sorry. My assistant doesn't really work as hard as I'm paying him to. Yeah, anyways, ignore that. Anyways, guys, if you guys enjoyed that video, go give us a subscribe. Why not just come back later and check it out? But only if you liked it. If you don't like it, what are you even doing here at the end of the video? Why'd you even watch it if you didn't enjoy it? But anyways, guys, go check out some merch. We got merch in the bio down here. Go check it out. Is it the bio? I don't know. Just check down there. You guys know what to do. Anyways, boopers, snoopers, I am streaming all next week on Twitch, guys. Come check out my Twitch. I'm always live quite a bit. I mean, YouTube's my secondary thing, so if you guys want to come play some Dead by Daylight, come join in. I always play with you guys. Alright, boopers, snoopers, peace out.